Hey, what's going on, people? Just want to make a really, really quick video. And yeah, man, it's about the alphabet community. It's about those that are claiming that there are more than two genders. This whole gender dysphoria stupidness that's going on, and how they're trying to push it down our kids' throats in schools, how they're trying to make society accept all of this nonsense. But in the end, at the end of the day, there are only two genders. That's it, male and female, right? God created man and woman. That's all he created. He didn't create nothing else in between, right? He didn't make any additions to. He didn't make variations of. He made man and woman. That's it. That's it. Go be fruitful and multiply. That's what he said to Adam and Eve. Go and subdue the earth. That's what he told them. Go, make babies. That's basically what he was trying to tell them, you know? At the end of the day, you can't have two dudes sword fighting making kids. That doesn't happen. You can't have two ladies doing scissors making kids. It doesn't happen. At the end of the day, yeah, I know what I said is kind of violent, maybe disgusting to some, but you know what? At the end of the day, we got to be real about this nonsense that's going on. Yeah? Real about it. Look, at the end of the day, two genders. That's it. This whole transgender nonsense, this is an issue. All right? People that believe that there are more than one gender, or they believe, more than two genders, or they believe that they are in the wrong body, them people are sick in their head, yeah? Sick in their heads. At the end of the day, man, this nonsense has to come to an end. It has to stop, right? Man, it's just crazy. The reason why I'm bringing this video to you is because I saw this tweet the other day, and this guy's basically asking people on Twitter, yo, my wife's job is putting pressure on her to add pronouns to her signature, right? And she has until the end of this month, April, right? And I'm thinking in my head, yo, no one's going to tell me to add pronouns to the end of my signature, right? I don't care what you're trying to say, right? At the end of the day, I was created a man. God created me as a man. Thank God he created me as a man. And that ain't no insult to women. You know what I'm saying? None, because I love my wife, right? And at the end of the day, you're not gonna force me to do any of that pronoun nonsense. It just ain't happening, right? You ask me what I am, I just say man. I'm a man. I am as God created me. That's that, right? Getting back to this whole Twitter thing, at the end of the day, when we get into an employment situation, simply what it is just a contract. That's all it is. It ain't nothing more. It's a contract. People think, you go down, you sit, you negotiate. All right. You got your hours, you got your wages, you got your benefits. Okay. And pretty much that's it. You get paid within a set amount of time. You get paid this much. All right. For the time that you put in. Right. And of course, the employer now guarantees you your wages, right? Your hours, and so on and so forth. It's just a contract situation, right? Any changes to that contract, right, means that, hey, something's got to be done, right? Either you're releasing me, right? Or, we really got to sit down. We got to negotiate things. You can't do this unilaterally and say, yeah, if you don't do this, then, we're going to fire you. If you don't add pronouns to your name, we're going to fire you. Like, I don't know if that's how far, this lady's company is going, but I'm just saying, things have gotten out of hand. It is just so crazy. Continuing on with this whole transgender nonsense, right? For a long time, people have been saying, yeah, transgender women are women. Transgender women are women. Transgender women are women, right? Well, what about that incident that happened in the New Jersey jail? Fox covered it so well. They talked about it so well, right? And it's out there, Dude goes to jail. Yeah, I said it. Dude goes to jail because he ain't a woman, right? He's a dude. He's biologically born a male. Dude, he's got the hardware, people, all right? And he's got the bullets to back it up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So this dude goes to jail, right? And he impregnates two women. What? A woman can't impregnate another woman. Trans women are women. Trans women are women. And other women. So a woman and... How did this happen? How did this happen? Come on, people. We're adults. We're all grown in this room, yeah? At the end of the day, we all know what happened, right? Dude hooked up with two of them, did his thing, and now two of these women are pregnant. And who knows who else is probably pregnant inside that prison, right? But dude did his thing. Now you got two people that are pregnant, and now you got to rethink people. Are trans women really women? He's still a dude, man. Don't matter how you cut and slice it. Even if he does get the operation to chop all that stuff off, he's still a dude, right? Because internally, he's still a dude. He cannot give birth, right, to anybody. None whatsoever. Like Dave Chappelle said in one of his comedy skits, and I mean it's common sense anyways, every single human being on the planet came into this world through a woman. Every single person, right? People, all I'm saying is, look, man, this whole gender dysphoria nonsense, 55, 65 flavors of gender or whatever they want to push out there, all of it is stupidness, because at the end of the day, there are only but two genders, man and woman, male and female, created he, them. Yes, he, God, created us the way we are and the way we are supposed to be, right? Transgender people want to say it's a software issue. They want to say it's a hardware issue. They're confused. They don't know which it is, right? I mean, make up your minds, people. At the end of the day, God got it right. He got it right the first time. It only takes him but one time because he's perfect. And what he creates is the way it's supposed to be, right? So if you're born a man, you're a man. You're born a woman, you're a woman. That's that. That's the way you're supposed to be created, right? There's no such thing as, oh, I'm trapped in a man's body. I'm trapped in a... No. None of that stuff exists. All of that stuff, again, man, I'll say it again, is stupidness. It's craziness, right? It's mental, right? At the end of the day, people, come on, man. Give yourself a head shake. If you believe there are more than two genders, then, I don't know more to tell you. Because, science, all them people out there that want to say science, yeah, well, science proves that's exactly what it is, right? You don't even need science to actually say that. God created us the way we are. It's in the book of Genesis. Male and female. There's no in between. There's no variation. There's no nothing else, right? So that's all I want to say, people. Look out in the schools. Watch what they're teaching your kids, because they're trying to push this on the kids, man. They're really, really trying to push this on the kids from now. They're pushing all this nonsense on TV and, in movies and, in the music industry, you name it, man. Everywhere you go, and they're trying to normalize it. By the time your kids get out of school, graduate out of high school, all this clown crap is going to be normal to them, right? It ain't normal. It ain't right. Make sure you're teaching your kids what's right, from wrong, right? And understanding that there's no such thing as gray area. Right is right, wrong is wrong, good is good, bad is bad. There's no in between. There's none whatsoever. No in between. They're just separated by one solid line. That's it. Teach them, that again, if they're ever taught there are more than two genders, do something about it, man. Make sure that you're teaching them at home that, nah, this ain't the way. This isn't what it is, right? That's my beef. I just had to get this stuff off my chest. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. And stay blessed, people. Take care.